Yeah. Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore's going to be there?
Yeah.
He's going to be wheezing the juice?
He is. Shawn Michaels. Yeah, there have been some that canceled.
It's a pretty good lineup, I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there are some that had to cancel.
Yeah.
Kristen Serratos. She canceled from Walking Dead. I always forget her name. The one who used to date Abe.
The one that used to date Abe.
Yeah. She's still
not Alicia.
No. I always forget her name.
All right. Anyway, let's get to your open line calls. We go to Marcus in Detroit. Hi, Marcus.
Sorry, Rosita. My bad.
Okay.
Hey, Marcus.
Are you there? Marcus. Marcus? No good. Let's try John in Detroit. You're on 97.1 The Ticket. Oh, where's John? Right there. Hi, John. Okay, is this on our end, Kang? John, are you there?
Yeah, don't take any more calls. You know your issue with the mic earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening with the phones right now.
Oh, that's great. We'll get to your phone calls here in a moment. Good timing for that. Hang on hold. We'll get to your stories here in just a second. So anyway, Ticket text us as well at 97136. Have you ever had a interaction with one of the celebrities at Motor City Comic Con or any of these things that was any kind of substance? You've never been to one of these events at all, though, right?
No, I remember not to a Comic Con. And when I was a kid, we went to Autorama, and they had I think Mark Hamill was there,
yeah,
like 1980 or something like that.
Sweet, Luke Skywalker, of course.
But outside of that, no, I've never gone on any of these.
Yeah, the whole wait in line to get an autograph thing is. Didn't you get the line cut off?
That was a baseball autograph signing in the late 70s.
And you were the next in line.
We were next in line, and they cut it out. They had Dave Rosema, Milt Wilcox, and Lou Whitaker were there. And got Lou's autograph, got Milt's autograph, and then we went for Rosie's, and literally were the next people in line, and they cut it off because they had to get to the ballpark, and it sucked.
This from an unnamed texter.
It's not his fault.
I told Stan Lee, you're the best. His response, you're damn right. A few years ago, I met the cast of the Boondock Saints, which included Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl in The Walking Dead. Daryl was awesome, took the time to talk to me and give me a hug. That's from Madison and Southgate.
Well, that's nice.
That is cool. He looks like he'd smell. But then again, everybody in The Walking Dead looks like they'd smell.
Who looks like they smell worse? Norman Reedus or Bartolo Colon?
Different types of smell.
Yeah.
Reedus has that look of leather and struggle.
Don't stop using my line.
From Yanks. Hey, Doug, I can't wait for Comic-Con tomorrow. I'm going to take advantage of good prices on comic books and hope to see a lot of hot girls over 18 in Wonder Woman or Catwoman outfits.
Look at that.
Have you ever had a chance to meet John Schneider? His line is always forever long because he takes forever to talk to people. He's one cool dude.
Bo Duke.
Yes, the other Duke.
I tell my mom's Bo Duke story?
No.
My mom was on a cruise over, I believe, in like Northern Europe, like the Scandinavia area, and going to St. Petersburg in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And on the cruise, she's in the hot tub on a cruise ship. And John Schneider's next to her. My mom goes, "You look familiar." And he goes, "Oh, well, you know, I used to be on a TV show. Swear to God. This is like 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Bo Duke was in a hot tub.
Bo Duke was in a hot tub with
mom.
my mother, yes. And
how long ago?
It's like maybe 12 years ago, something like that.
Just making sure it wasn't like 50 years ago.
No, it wasn't, but that would explain a lot. No, so he explained it. Well, I was on the Dukes of Hazzard, and she goes, "That's right." And my mom, at one point, banned my brother and I from watching Dukes of Hazzard because she thought it was going to stunt our mental growth by watching the show. She thought it was so dumb. She wouldn't let us watch it after a while.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah. But she said he was a really, really nice guy.
Well, apparently he's great at these events. My husband ran into Tony Ortiz at Comic-Con last year. Not quite the same as the Fonz, but at least he didn't have to wait in line to chat with Tony.
That's right. And Tony's a really nice guy.
Tony's an incredibly nice guy. I do have the picture now, a picture of Sarah Jean Underwood and Kang from Sports Fest. What year was this, Kang? Do you have any idea what year this would have been?
I want to say 2012, but I'm just throwing that out there. I have no idea.
right,
Evan's going to find out. He was one of the
Good
orchestrators
guess.
of
I like it. It's a
You
good
like
guess.
it?
It's a solid guess.
That's really.
2013.
You look really young in this picture.
Well,
She
it was,
looks almost exactly the same. But
Really?
I'll tweet it out.
Should we put a Twitter poll? Who looks better, me or Sarah?
Yeah, who looks more like they do now than ever
This is
before?
going back up in the cubicle.
Yeah, well, we'll tweet it out and people can see it. Do we got the phones back or no? We're about to find out.
No.
We don't. All right. Well, we'll get to your phone calls on this coming up in a few moments. As today the Gremlins have gotten into the studios. 248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. You can always text us over your interactions with people. By the way, Gator, I'm going to call them your Bruins because you were rooting for them earlier in the playoffs. They have now advanced to the Stanley Cup Finals, and that could give Boston, well, it's going to give them a shot at holding 3 major championships at once.
Well, as long as the Maple Leafs didn't get to advance in the playoffs, I was happy. I don't care what had the Bruins, whatever.
You haven't had enough of Boston?
I don't think it matters. I don't think we feel it at all.
I don't feel it because the Red Wings aren't in it, so okay, whatever. I guess maybe I feel this way about the city of Chicago, but Boston holding 3 championships, that's a bit much to tolerate,
Well,
isn't
so
it?
don't think about it. I mean, nobody's throwing it in your face.
Well, if I watch the Stanley Cup at all, the playoffs at all,
Well, watch the Stanley Cup. Root for San Jose.
or St. Louis.
Right. Ish. Sure. Either team.
What do you mean, ish? You got a problem with St. Louis?
I don't have a problem with St. Louis. I think San Jose has a better chance of beating Boston, I guess.
Yeah, and at this point, that's the only thing you have left to root for is somebody beating Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, if the city of Boston gets the 3 major championships, there's only one solution. And I think it's clear. The one team that didn't win, they've got to fire the coach immediately. I think that's the only thing. In
Is
fact,
that what you want? So you want the Celtics to fire
that's the only
their head
thing
coach, Brad Stevens,
because
clearly they didn't get the
they
job
didn't
done.
get the job done.
Yeah.
Everybody else in Boston did. So
And then there
Brad
might be
Stevens
another
has to
opening
go.
for him.
Yeah.
For another NBA team.
Let's get back to your phone calls. Here we go. John in Detroit. Hi, John.
Hey, how you doing?
What's
All right,
up?
John.
Thanks for your patience.
Oh, yeah, I had a lot of patience. I was sitting there listening.
All right, great.
All right, I've been going to Comic-Con for a while, UMaCon, all this stuff, and I got a lot for me to say, but I'm going to start from the top. My best guys to ever meet, when you meet people that you grew up watching, like I met Lou Ferrigno. That's a big dude.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy. I talked to him. I was like, I couldn't come up with the words to talk to him, but it was cool just to meet him. I met Chrissy Swanson.
Oh.
Chrissy Swanson.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still hot.
Yeah, she gets it done.
Yeah, she grabbed me about 4 or 5 times. I was like, baby girl, I know you're married. I'm going to take you somewhere. You better stop.
Did you say she grabbed you 4 or 5 times?
Oh, yeah, because I was talking to her, and this is the tip I'm trying to make.
All right.
Do
John.
not go to them like a a-hole. Be there like, hey, how you doing? I love you in this scene right here. But you start doing movie quotes, they hear it all the time. They don't like that. Just talk to them like a normal person.
So you just
They
tell
love
them,
it.
you tell them what that you like about their work.
Yeah, in a cool way. Okay, for example, I told make Chrissy Swanson grab me and hug on me about 4 or 5 times when I told her I love the scene when you could not keep a smile when Paul Rubin, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, was trying to die. I was like, how do you keep a smile? She looked at me and said, no, look again. I was laughing. And it made her laugh. I started laughing.
Well,
So she was like, oh, I like you. So I went around the corner. I met Anthony Michael Hall.
Oh.
Y'all know Anthony Michael Hall.
Sure,
Yes.
from the
Yes.
Breakfast Club and 16 Candles.
Yes, I
Sure.
love
Johnny
him.
be good.
Yeah,
So-
Johnny be good.
Yes, I started talking to him, right? I said, dude, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm not going to quote no movie quotes. And he started nodding. He looked right in my eye. I said, dude, did you really drive that Ferrari? He said, hell yeah. And then I know I got a free poster, and a free sign, and a free picture.
So are you going this weekend?
Yes, I am.
Who
Yes, I am.
who are you looking forward to meeting?
I don't know. I want to be surprised like I did last time.
Okay.
'Cause my daughter is a student at Motion Picture Institute, so she'll be at the booth. I think tomorrow. So I'll meet all my favorite stars. Oh, I met Dream and Genie,
You met who?
Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So your
And-
strategy, John, it sounds like a solid strategy. You ask questions about scenes they were in.
And then fight them off when they want to touch you.
They have to answer you. Let's go to Gary on a cell. Hi, Gary.
Hey, guys, great show. Long-time listener. I got a real good one for you.
All right.
I was Clay Modeler at Chrysler, got laid off in 74, so I went to California, worked at Calty Design. I lived in Venice Beach, and we lived at Ocean Boulevard and Venice Boulevard, and Muscle Beach was right across the street.
Wow.
Arnold Schwarzenegger used to work over there. So I'm on the chin-up bar, and he comes up, and he's doing pull-ups or chin-ups right next to me. He looks at me, and he kind of nods, and I nod. I get down, he gets down, he looks at me. I says, hey, Arnold, I got a question for you. He goes, what? And I go, how do you feel about Nautilus equipment? And he looks at me, he goes, Nautilus equipment? Nautilus is not the right way. Nautilus is not the natural way. He turns his head, he goes, the nerve of some people. And he walked away. And all these guys are looking at me like I was an asshole. Oh, excuse me.
Right.
How dare you ask Arnold about Nautilus equipment?
Don't ask Nautilus.
It's free weights, baby. It's not machines. Come on. Everybody knows this.
All right.